If I was to try to sum up, to get people to think, what is this area actually like he's talking about? I would say it's a landscape of nostalgia. And by that I mean it's the sort of place that maybe southern England was like a century or a century and a half ago, before intensive agricultural development and industrialization changed the landscape beyond recognition. But not long ago, I heard a commotion in the little field beside ours, and I went and had a look, and here was a gang of about 12 sows and piglets crashing through the hedge and running in front of the field in front of us and away beyond. It's actually all around us, and it just needs time to be in the place, to see what's happening and to figure it all out. So we've spoken so much so far, very much about the landscape where we are. I almost think of it as a shire. If you're familiar with the shire where the hobbits lived in Lord of the Rings, the thing is that if these were perfectly painted and had modern hinges and looked very pristine, nobody'd want to photograph it. I think there's a particular charm, which I wish could put my finger on, of something that's a little bit old, a little bit worn, and is not pretentious and trying to be super smart. I think the ideas exist independently of us. I think they're out there in the ether. And for most of the time, we're like this. We're pressing our noses up against the glass. We just can't quite reach through to it. But my idea of the Wandering Monk is I am photographing this character in various locations. And the question is, what are you doing there? Why on earth is that person there? Even winter has its own distinctive palette. Not always cool colors either, especially in these foggy mornings when the sun is trying to punch through. I grew up looking at my copy of Heinz, Fitter and Parslow and just drooling over bee-eaters and redback shrikes and all these things. And now I've got them as neighbours. It's a really lovely way of making completely new work that nobody has made before. It's been made in a style, but every piece that you produce will itself be a unique one. It's the natural space is providing the raw material for an idea, actually. And the idea here is, okay, it's a forest floor, but I'm creating a hybrid with floor tiles and making forest floor tiles. A lot of the stuff is being taken for a reason, whether it's because I want people to see the colors of something properly with the transects, or whether I'm wanting to illustrate the diversity that is present in a place, but which is not immediately apparent when you walk into